we have the Ten Commandments. The Ten Commandments, one of them is not to make what we call Elohei Masecha. Masecha is a mask. God's, what does it mean, of mask? In the olden days, many cultures, even until today, do certain dances, and there's certain things where they put a mask of themselves and they dance as certain gods of fertility and, so on and so forth. The masks could be made from a variety of things, from wood to straw to leather to you name it. No latex though, just. But what does it really mean? It's okay, sir. I'm not going to make masks, so now what? Let's look at this way. Elohei Masecha. The Masecha, the masks, covers. What I wanted to suggest to you is a different interpretation of Elohei Masecha. The interpretation is, don't do anything that will make you cover up your God. For example, a person who is arrogant. Of course, he pretends to be humble. He pretends to have emunah, but he's arrogant. He makes deals with God. I make a deal with God. You know? An arrogant person. What do you mean you make deals with God? Like, at what level you think you are, that you have a one-on-one relationship with God? What are you, Moshe Rabbeinu? You could get there. You could get there. But you're far from it. The arrogant, Ga'aftan. He is arrogant. Ga'ava. Like in the Westerns, they used to say, this town is not big enough for the two of us, right? Well, you mentioned Gava, Kadosh Baruch Hu says, Arrivederci, Asis a la vista, I'm out of here. I don't want to have anything to do with an arrogant person. Even if he's trying to be humble. An arrogant person is a person who does not want to hear what is being told. Somebody who points out bad qualities or traits into you, and you don't want to hear it. So what do? You go to a different rabbi. You buy him up a little bit. He says to you good things, until it's time to rebuke, and then you go to the next rabbi, and you pay your way with cash. A person who is an angry person, kas, anger, always gets angry, who is full of vengeance. What are you full of vengeance? There's a God out there. What do you, it's like, go. Crying out loud, your life is, you don't enjoy your life as it is, right? You need to, some people thrive on anger, on vengeance, that's the fuel of their life. It's a miserable way to live life. People like this have no God in their life. Why? Because it covers up. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They cover it up. So Elohei Masecha lo ta'aseh lecha. Don't get all the traits in you, all these qualities in you that will make you cover up the hand of God and HaKadosh Baruch Hu in your life. Arrogance, lie, anger, vengeance, pittiness. All these things. You think about it when you are angry at someone. Revenge. You're raging. Chazal says, Kol ha'koes ki'ilu oved avodah zarah. If a person throws something in his anger and he breaks it, like cracker naked cracker, Kramer, when they, there's movies they used to fly plates, I forgot the battle of the something, forgot it was a movie in the 80s. These two people fighting with each other on who's going to win the divorce. They throw plates, they throw things at each other, they're angry. It's like, scenes from the movies that later on people adapt into their lives. There's a person like this is you're an idol worshiper. Why? Because you don't see HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You don't have yirah. You don't have any kind of a thing. any kind of emunah, belief in yourself. So every one of us needs to, not that we lit all the lights of Chanukah. The lights of Chanukah are spiritual light. That's why we light it with Shemen Zayit Zach, Katit Lama'or, cold pressed virgin olive oil, the best. By the way, there are those beautiful things that you get ready for, you put the olive oil and so on and so forth, they're ready and you don't want to get dirty. I like to get dirty, at least when it comes to Pesach, to Chanukah. I like to get ready and dirty in Pesach also. I like to clean, I feel good. I like to get my hands dirty on the wicks, the oil, to fix it, to clean it. I buy the best olive oil I can get. The best cold pressed olive oil I can get. And I fill the Chanukah and Shabbat candles with the best olive oil. I don't buy cheap machine grade olive oil. Semel Torah. So the light that we have in the menorah represents something also. The pureness of the oil, the pureness of the Torah, and the light itself that comes out. This is not a physical light. This is a spiritual light. And that you could see, according to Machloket Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel, what we light, 8 first and then we're going down, or 1 and then we're going up. This is a remes for us. You can't go into spiritual levels being here and all of a sudden you're there. Slowly. You're going up until you have a full capacity of spiritual light. Not that we lit all the lights of Chanukah, but spiritual light. And we're coming towards Pesach. Because we had Tishrei, Cheshvan, Kislev. That was Kislev, Chanukah. Then we have Tevet, Shvat, Adar, Nisan comes right after that. Almost identical. Chanukah, this year is going to be different because we have 2 Adarim. Chanukah almost falls in the same distance from Rosh Hashanah to Pesach. So in Pesach, what do? We do Bdikat Chorim Muzdakim. We check in all the corners. What we check for? We check for Chametz. Chametz represents the big person, the arrogance. So you use those lights of Chanukah to start checking into your Chorim Uzdakim, the spiritual light of Chanukah, to check inside of you. Shema yesh benechem shoresh porei rosh ula'ana. Maybe there's something inside of us, some quality in us that needs to be fixed. So we can come to Pesach clean. Don't forget all those bad qualities that we like to cherish. And of course, there's lack of kindness. Everybody wants to be tough. Tough is not how strong you are. Tough is how resilient you are. How much you're going to make. Let's see how tough you are at the end of the road. That's toughness. The toughness of muscles and Arnold Schwarzenegger type of a thing. That's something that goes out of the world. Then you need to pump yourself up with artificial steroids to keep. This is not toughness. Toughness is here. Toughness is in your mind, in the discipline in which you would have, in the honor in which you live your life. Are you living an honorable life? Not life of kavod, that you said, oh, mister, ooh, kavod, dignified. This is how you measure. When you do that, don't forget to acknowledge everything that happens to HaKadosh Baruch Hu regarding your success, how bad your success or how miserable your failure. It all because HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted to be. As we said time and time again, the effort is yours. The result is in the hand of God. Have an easy checking, having a spiritual remaining of the year.